adult men who self-identify as trans women, again, that doesn't exist, to breastfeed infants using the Goldfarb-Newman protocol, which includes ingesting a powerful cocktail of drugs to induce lactation. Fetishes. No, they're abusing babies. And that's what you co-sign. The sexual abuse of infants. How fucking dare you? Here. An increasing number of men have taken to following ACOG's recommendation of using Goldfarb-Newman protocol to induce lactation in men so that they can sexually abuse infants by forcing the baby to suck on their nipples, thereby facilitating men to indulge in a lactation fetish and or experience, quote, gender euphoria. Yes, guess what? The study that ACOG references in support of this talks about gender euphoria as being one of the primary goals and targets. This is a fetish. One of these men who has gone public with forcing his infant to suckle at his nipples is a trans-identifying male TikToker who goes by the moniker Nominal Naomi. Nominal creates lactation porn for OnlyFans, where he boasts his ability to lactate as a sexual offering for his consumers. Clearly, his motivation for wanting to induce lactation and so-called feed his child this drug lactation is concerning at best. Excerpt from ACOG bulletin. Quote, this is from ACOG. This is you. Now, these are your words. Trans feminine individuals who wish to breastfeed may have success with induction. And again, trans feminine individuals is men. May have success with induction of lactation using modifications to the Newman-Goldfarb method. A 2018 case report describes a transgender woman, a man, successfully inducing lactation and continuing to breastfeed at 6 months follow-up. Again, this man quoted gender euphoria as being one of the number one benefits of doing this. This is a fetish. The mother is female position on male breastfeeding by, quote, trans women. We assert one of the primary drugs used to induce lactation in men, domperidone, has been discontinued for use in women as a lactation aid for its known side effect of causing heart irregularities in adults. Domperidone is excreted in breast milk and therefore ingested by any infant consuming this so-called milk. This lacturia is what it is. If domperidone is dangerous to the coronary heart health of adults, then surely it cannot be deemed as safe for the consumption by infants and newborn babies. The source material cited by ACOG in support of induction of lactation in males and feeding babies with the resultant nipple excretion are of extra low quality, where only one participant was observed. The studies noted by ACOG are nowhere near satisfactory enough for them to confidently take the position that, quote, male breastfeeding is either safe, healthy, nor should ever be encouraged. Additionally, a psychological researcher named Ray Blanchard has produced several research studies wherein he describes a class of men afflicted with a sexual paraphilia known as autogynephilia. Autogynephilia is a sexual preoccupation in which a man, known as an autogynephile, or shortened down to an AGP, is aroused at the idea of himself in the body of a woman. These are the trans women that you fight for. Blanchard and other contemporary researchers describe a subcategory of AGPs who specifically eroticize the idea of experiencing female biological functions for themselves, i.e. menstruating, lactating, breastfeeding, etc. Therefore, it is a legitimate concern that any child who's being put to the nipple of a man is done so for the sexual gratification of that man. We believe that by taking this stance on male breastfeeding of infants, ACOG is explicitly complicit in advocating and co-signing of the sexual abuse of infants by men with complex sexual paraphilias. We demand that you stop now. We believe that promoting such activity puts the infant in direct danger of abuse as well as physiological harm from the drugs they ingest.